Hi. So we're going to spend the next 20-25 minutes doing some sun salutes. We need to get warmed up first. So let's make our way to cat pose. You could pop a blanket underneath the knees if you like, and pop your socks off for this practice, please. So the knees are underneath the hips and the hands are underneath, or just slightly forward of the shoulders, slightly wider than the shoulders, and the elbows are soft. So we're going to take a breath in and soften the tummy down and open the chest. The shoulders go back as you gently look up. And then breathing out, drawing in pelvic floor, navel, arching the spine and gently looking down. Let's do this a few times. Keep the elbows soft. Connect with the flow of the breath. You gently breathe in and out. But even have your eyes closed. So wherever you are, just do one more inhalation. And on the exhalation, sink those hips back to the heels. Stretch the arms out ahead of you or take them down by the sides or place them underneath the head, one fist on top of the other. Have the eyes soft, notice the breath. And make your way gently back up onto all fours. As we breathe in, we're going to raise the left arm up and twist gently around to the left. The hand can be in the waist if you prefer. And as you breathe out, take it through underneath the armpit, on the right armpit, and just wrap the hand around yourself. It's a little hug. So we'll do that again as we're going to raise the arm up as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, bring it underneath the right armpit and just have a little hug. And again. And bring that hand to the ground. We'll do the same to the other side. This time the right hand raises up as we breathe in. As we breathe out, go underneath and wrap. 2 more times. And come back onto all fours and sink heels back. Turn the palms up towards the sky if you feel that the wrists are getting a little tired. Now come back up and we're going to walk the hand forward and lower the hips down towards the ground. So just come down and place one hand on top of the other one or place one forearm on top of the other. Nestle the head down. And then raise the feet. Knees are bent and just point and flex the feet there. And then draw some circles with the big toes, go one way. A little bit of snap, crackle and pop going on here. And then the other way. And then bring those feet down to the ground. Now stretch the arms out ahead of you. Keep the gaze towards the floor. Stretch the legs out. And as you breathe in now, raise the right arm and the left leg. Just as far as is comfortable for you to go. Breathe out and lower down. Breathe in and go to the other side. And breathe out, lower down. So we'll do that twice more to each side. When you've finished all those 3 rounds, you can bring the arms back down. You can turn the head to one side if you like, or just keep the forehead towards, or resting onto the forehead, onto the hands or the arms. Now bring the hands so that they are next to the shoulders and the palms are flat onto the floor, and tuck the elbows in. It's very tempting to take the elbows out to the sides. You want them as far into the body as you can manage. If to do that, you need to take the hands a little further forward than do, but don't bring them any further back than the shoulders, the tops of the shoulders for that as that. And we're going to lift up into a cobra position. So we tuck the chin under, and as we breathe in, we raise up, keep the elbows bent, don't straighten the arms, and then lift the chin. So that's last thing to come up. And then we'll hold that for a couple of breaths, nice and open in the chest, and the shoulders are down. The legs can be apart or together, it matters not, it's your preference. And then as you next breathe out, just gently lower down again. So go slowly as you can, building up some nice energy and strength. And if it's right for you to do so, we're going to do this again, lifting up. And gently releasing. And a third time, keep the elbows in, don't let them splay out, remember to keep those shoulders down. And then low down. When you come down this time, release the arms again. And if you had the head turned before, turn it in the opposite direction this time. And then we're gently going to push ourselves back into child's pose again. So those hips come back to the heels once more. The arms are in the best place for you in this pose. And then come up to kneeling. Excuse me, I'm just going to pop my pulley off. So we are going to have a little drink as well. And to bring the right foot forward. So the left foot remains there. Bring the right foot forward, make sure it's onto the mat. Just have the fingertips onto the ground. The knee remains either above the ankle or just behind the ankle, but never beyond. Ground the foot down, free the toes, so lift the toes and then just have them lightly resting onto the ground. Now you can be quite far into this pose as I am, with my knee back and my hips down, but particularly if you are hypermobile, it's better to be further up, to have more of a square shape so that you build strength rather than you're overextending. But otherwise, I'm naturally a very stiff person. There's nothing hypermobile about me, so I encourage my ligaments to stretch. And then bring the hands onto the thigh. Make sure they're on the thigh and not on the knee. And looking straight ahead, shoulders down, chest open. And we use a drishti point when we're working, so that's something that's not moving, a point of concentration. And it's especially difficult at home in a way, actually, is don't get caught up in the story of whatever you're looking at. So if you find yourself going, oh, that's a cobweb there, or that needs redecorating, or whatever else, oh, look at that book, I haven't read that for a long time, just, let it go. Now breathe in and raise the arms up, or you could have them at the heart center if you prefer. Holding and breathing. Now bring them down, bring the left hand inside the right foot, twist around to the right with a hand to the waist or extending up. Breathe out, bring that hand down, place it inside the right foot and bring the left hand to the waist or extending up. Bring the hand down, hands either side of the foot. Take the weight back, take the hips back, stretch that thigh, stretch the leg out, draw the toes towards you. And then come up and slide the foot back, come back to the kneeling pose. Ready to go to the other side. So we'll take the left foot forward. Remember as before about the knee, about how far you go. Just lift the toes gently and then very softly let them come down to the mat. That's just to discourage holding on to the mat as we can do. And then as you're ready, we'll lift up, place the hands onto the thigh, not onto the knee, remember? And then looking directly ahead with a steady gaze, shoulders down, chest open. And then we'll come to those warrior arms. So either have them at the heart center or lift them up overhead, shoulders down, steady gaze. Now we're going to come down. We're going to place the right hand inside the left foot. The left hand comes to the waist or extends up as you twist around. And bring that arm down, place it inside the left foot, go to the other side. Bring the hand down. Place both hands onto the mat and slide the left foot back. Come to a downward dog position. Just holding the dog for a moment or two. You can walk on the spot if you like. Have that tuck into the navel. Come up onto the tiptoes and then lower the heels down to the ground. So we're going to come to a forward fold. You can either step the feet forward one at a time or you can jump them. And come to a really soft forward fold. Have the knees as bent as you need them to be. So you're touching the ground here. Now, when we breathe in, we're going to engage the feet and lift up all the way. So we're going to reach up towards the sky above us. Breathe out, fold down, bend the knees, touch the ground. Breathe in, lift up to halfway. Breathe out, touch the ground. Again, we're going to push to the legs, lift up, reaching high above. Then we're going to come down, touch the ground, soft knees. As you breathe in, we're going to take the right foot back and the knee comes to the floor. That left foot is leading. Now place the hands onto the ground and slide the foot back, come to downward dog. Engage the navel, don't let the chin drop down. From here, we're going to make our way down to the ground. So you may like to come down bit by bit, knees, and then the chest, and then the chin. But the bottoms are very elegantly in the air. It's called 8-point pose. And then from here, we lift up to cobra. Just as we did before, shoulders down, the chest open. Tuck the toes under, engage and lift up into downward dog. And as you breathe in, we're going to take the left foot through. Breathe out and bring the right foot through so you're in a forward fold. Engage the feet, bend the knees, breathe in and lift up, touch the sky. Breathe out and fall down. Place the hands onto the earth and take the left foot back. As you're ready, we'll slide that right foot back and come to downward dog, engage. And then we lower down to the ground. Lift up into cobra. And to downward dog. And then bring the right foot through. Bring the left foot through, forward fold. Engage and breathe in and lift. Okay, so that's one round. Going to do another. So we'll breathe out, come down. Take the right foot back. Left foot back, down dog. 8-point pose on the ground. Cobra. Downward dog. Left foot through. Right foot through, forward fold. Breath in, engage, lift. All the way up. Breath out, fold down. Left foot back. Right foot back. Come down to the ground. Cobra. Downward dog. Right foot through. Forward fold. Breath in and lift. Touch the sky. Last round. Breathe out. Fold down. Touch the earth. Right foot back. Left foot back, down dog. Lower down to 8-point pose. Lift up to cobra. Downward dog. Left foot through. Right foot through. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out, fold forward. And left foot back, breathe in. Downward dog, that's a breath out. And down to the ground. Breathe in, lift up to cobra. Downward dog. Right foot through. Left foot for forward fold. Breathe in, lift up, stretch up. And then bring the hands to the heart center and we rest for a moment. We pause. You can close the eyes if you like, or just have a steady gaze, whatever you have opposite you. And just take a moment. Be with the breath. Be with the body. Connect through the soles of the feet to the ground. Allow the breath to flow. So let's just do some side bends. Release the hands down, breathe in, take them overhead. You can bring them palm to palm. Or just bring them to the heart center if that's not comfortable. Breathe out and go over to your right. Breathe in, tuck in the navel, come up to center. Breathe out to the other side. Breathe in, lift to center. So let's do that twice more to each side. And float the arms down. Take the left hand to the right shoulder and the right hand wrap around the back. Just hold that twist there. Be with your breath. Next in breath, come to center. Swap around, go to the other side. Breath in, come to center. And then open up the chest. Take the hands to the tops of the thighs, and as you breathe out, hinge from that place as you come down. Soften the knees, and then have either the hands onto the thighs or bring them further down to the ground. So rest for a moment. Then if you can do, then bend the knees and just lower yourself to the ground. If not, come down in a safe, controlled manner that's right for you. And we'll just come to sitting or kneeling. Close the eyes very gently and have the shoulders down, chest open. Let the hands rest softly. And relax the jawline, soften your lips. Be aware of the breath moving. And take that awareness now to the solar plexus, this area just above the navel. Breathing in and out of this space. And imagine here a beautiful sun. Golden yellow, beautiful rays. Imagine the warmth of this sun, the energy, the vibration. Feel this energetic vibration radiating throughout your being. Filling your being with vital energy, warmth and beautiful sunshine. And gently release that visualization, but keep that sense of vitality, that sun energy within you if possible. Allow the breath to come back to a natural rhythm. Now bring your hands together, keep the eyes closed and rub them briskly together, creating warmth. cupping them over the closed eyes and allowing the eyes then to gently blink open into that warm, dark place, and then let the light very gently trickle through the fingers. Namaste.